Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. I want to talk about Deku is my second favorite character in all of My Hero Academia. Deku is not your stereotypical shonen protagonist in very many ways because he shows more emotions. Yes, he cries. He cries a lot, and that's what a lot of people say is a downside to him, but he has feelings and he expresses them, and my favorite arc with him is the vigilante arc because you see a different side of him. He literally does not care about his own body, his own well-being, his own, keeping himself alive means nothing to him. As long as he can save other people's, he is what a true hero should be. He shows more emotion than most shonen protagonists in their entire series. Yes, he cries, but you have to see it from his perspective. His perspective is he was a quirkless loser in a world full of people with these ungodly superpowers, and he has nothing. He had nothing his entire life, and the man he aspired to be was a god in his eyes, and then he finally met the guy, and then his life changed. And he saw the heroes in a good light, and then shit just hit the fan. And now all the pressure of the entire fate of at least Japan, but Shigaraki could probably take on the world if he wanted to, is that he has to beat Shigaraki. He has to win. And he has this really good mind where he watches people, takes in what they do, and then he can copy it. And he is watching these heroes do their thing. He's watching these heroes, and he has to take in what they do and use it. He uses Bakugo's moves all the time. He's got to improve, and he's got all the pressure of the world, and his body just can't take this. He's barely being able to use his quirk, but he also, in his mind, he's like, well, if I die as long as I save this person, which he needs to be snapped out of. But in the vigilante arc, the class pushes themselves on him, and you see him use his abilities, you see him get better, you see him, he still cares for his class. That's the whole reason he left UA in the first place, because Shigaraki would be after him, and All For One would be after him, and they're after him because he has his quirk, he has this ability that is very wanted by everyone in the world. They want his strength, they want his power, they want him to, not succeed. They want him to, so they can take over. And his power is not the greatest when it comes to things, but look at Endeavor, or look at All Might. All Might used it and became the number one hero. Now I think Endeavor is the most layered character, and I think Deku has all these quirks and all these ambition and all these. His dream is to become the number one hero, and he's gonna do it. He is gonna restore the faith in the heroes, because the hero society has been shattered. It has been destroyed to dust, and people don't give a shit about heroes anymore. And that is where Deku comes in. Deku will come in and shape the hero society and fix it. Now, is it going to be perfect? No, because he can't. He's one man. He's one person. He can't fix all of that situation, fix the problems that come with it. And he is only human, and he's only has the capabilities to go so far and to achieve so many things. But this war, it has two outcomes, in my opinion. The one where Deku wins and the one where Deku loses. And the one where Deku loses, the whole world of Japan and the world of My Hero Academia crumbles. Now, if he wins, I think My Hero Academia ends, and I think that's how it will end. But I think the other one is more of a variable. And since the fact that Shigaraki's got overpowered, they have twice his abilities, I can't see a world where Deku wins this. And that is the story that the author is telling. And I love it. I've loved Deku's growth. I've loved his interactions with everybody. His first growth was he had to learn how to stand up to Kacchan. He had to learn how to defend himself, become better, be the man that can stand on equal footing with Kacchan. Yes, you've admired him your entire life, but you have to get there. And then he sees Shoto in pain. He sees Shoto giving up all this power, and Deku's like, I've had zero power my entire life, and then I gotta watch you have power and not want to use it to your fullest. You want to shit in the faces of everybody at this event because you're having daddy issues. Stop it. It is your quirk. It is your ability. Use it. And that was the message he gave Shoto. And then, he fights villains and he gets hurt, and he's realizing that he's not physically capable of withstanding this quirk yet. So he's got to train, he's got to get better, he's got to improve. He's got to also help, Tenya, because Tenya was going insane because of his brother, and he felt guilty because he didn't stop him. He didn't do what was necessary. And that crushed him. I would crush anybody with the weight of the world on your shoulders. And the weight is on your shoulders. You know that All For One is going to attack you. You know these things are coming, yet you can't do anything about it. And that is Deku's character. That is the arc that he's going through. That is what My Hero is about, is the journey, the story of friendship. Yes, it doesn't have the power of friendship, in my opinion, which is good, because I had enough of that in Fairy Tail. But it has this ability to grip you with this source and make interesting villains and make interesting, unique characters and unique plot lines that are ever-changing and everlasting, and makes this world... He builds up this world of an interesting thing with interesting abilities and interesting laws and all this stuff, and makes everybody want to watch it. And that is why I love My Hero. Now, is it the greatest shonen of all time? No. The greatest shonen of all time is One Piece, and that is a fact. I think Black Clover is better than My Hero. I know I'll probably get shit on for saying that. I love My Hero, and I think the arcs we're in right now are the best the story has ever been. I like this dark, twisted narrative that has been sewn into the world and sewn into the story. It is interesting. It's layered. It's unique. And I love it. I love it to bits. I love this route we are taking to become the number one hero, to become one of the people that will save people. And anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.